Yo, what's poppin'? I have never made a response video before, but I saw a video today and I thought, I'm gonna reply to this. So, I don't know if his name is Zoe or if he calls himself Zoe because he's Haitian. Either way, this video was titled something like 25 years old and I have no friends. And I wouldn't respond to it, but in the video he said, I don't think it's normal. And he started listing reasons why he fell out with his friends and how it made him feel. So let me start off by saying congratulations for being able to express yourself, because a lot of people cannot express themselves. So very intelligent, articulate young dude. I want to touch on some things in the video and give my personal opinion on some things that can help you have friends, help you keep friends, help you look at friendships a little bit differently. I have always been someone that doesn't keep a lot of friends intentionally, but it still kind of sucks sometimes. If you do want to do something, it's like, damn, I don't really got enough friends to do this with because I don't keep them around. So one of the first things you talked about was your friend that is non-black and he says the N-word, right? So y'all fell out over that. But you said you didn't tell him, and you said, why should I have to tell him if someone cares about you and they notice that and the other? This is true. I agree with that to an extent. But the thing is, human beings are human beings and they make mistakes, and sometimes they don't even know how much they're hurting you, man. They really don't. And so either you have to put things in place to prevent it from happening, or you do have to tell them, and it's your choice. You can say, I don't want to be this dude's friend, but, just like I said, for the future, maybe. If you don't like someone saying that word, tell them why you don't like saying the word. Not just, I don't like that, this is hurtful. Tell them why it's hurtful, because sometimes when you explain things and you explain why it upsets you, it gives it a totally different feeling for the person. If someone just tells me, hey, don't leave your shoes on the ground, that makes me mad, I'll be like, bro, they're just shoes. Now, if you tell me, yo, I used to leave my shoes on the ground and my mom beat me for it, I get crazy PTSD, don't leave your shoes on the ground, I'll be like, oh, I didn't know it was that serious, bro. I literally didn't know it was that serious. Thank you for explaining that to me. Now I want to take the shoes off the ground because now I really know I'm hurting you. I didn't understand how I was hurting you before. You just said whatever, right? So I would say I probably feel the same way as you do about that word. And what I do is I never say that word in front of non-black people. Do I say it in front of black people? We'll never know. But as long as I've been on social media, 15 years now, I bet you none of my followers have ever heard me say that word. They've never seen me say it or nothing like that. So I don't give people room to be like, well, you said it, how come I can't? I just don't. It's like, as far as you know, this word doesn't exist to me. So we're not going to have a discussion about it. If you want to use it, we won't be friends. And I will tell somebody that. And that's fine. If they want to keep using it, I'll be like, okay, it's fine. So on that same note, you also got to self-reflect and ask yourself, are you doing stuff that maybe that person might feel the same way about you? You know what I mean? It's real easy to... It's actually easy to hurt people. It's actually easy to do things that annoy people. We're totally different beings. We have different cultures. We have different upbringings. You never know what you're doing that's hurting somebody, man. And so I would say for the future, give people a chance, right? And that's going to take me into the biggest thing I'll say about friendships and all relationships, really. I'm married. I got really close friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't want a lot of friends, but I have really close friends. And relationships are work, man. Friendships, marriage, your family, all of that stuff, it's active. So at one point in your video, you said something to the effect of, in the future, I'm not going to waste my time fostering lifelong friendships and blah, blah, blah. But like, that is that is what you should do. That's my opinion. But that it takes effort. It takes meeting people in certain places when they're down. Somebody might call you every day. If for a week they don't call you, you shouldn't be like, F it, I'm not going to waste my time trying to make it work with this person. You should say, this person used to call me every day. I wonder if they're going through something. Let me call them every day this week and see if I can match that energy, see if I can help them through this rough time. That's the first thing. People usually take stuff defensively. If someone's acting different, if they're isolating themselves, they're like, oh, okay, well, fine, I'll get another friend. But it's like, yo, see what's up with your friend, bro. And like, I'm kind of jumping all around the place, but like you said to be 25 with no friends, you don't think that's normal. It's probably more normal than you think. If you look at your comment section, lots of people were saying the same thing. And I think it's all connected. I think lots of people abandon friendships, they abandon relationships. We're in a social media age. It's kind of easy to just find a new person to talk to for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and you jump ship and go to somebody else as soon as they piss you off or annoy you or whatever. And I'm not telling you to deal with toxic people or anything, but like I said, it's work, man. It's work. Friendships, relationships, all that stuff is work, man. So, if you value somebody, try to make it work. That's what I would say. I tell people that with their parents and everything. Unless they're like intentionally abusing you, try to make it work, man. It's worth it. That bond that you guys have, the rough stuff that you get through, it makes the good times better on the other side of it. The other thing I'll say is that every friendship doesn't have to be the deepest friendship ever. It doesn't have to be a deep bond. You can have a friend that you dance with. You can have a basketball friend. I got a friend that I go to the sauna with on Sundays, man. I've never hung out with him in any other context. Never went to the bar. Never watched a fight on the weekend with him. Literally, it's just like, you going to the sauna? Are you going to the sauna this Sunday? Meet you there at 12 o'clock. And that's cool. I can meet somebody where they're at. Every person doesn't have to be on the same path and have the same goals as me. You'll hear that a lot. You said that in your video. I guess it's normal for us to split. We don't have the same goals. We're not on the same path. I feel like that's some like Wolf of Wall Street shit that people say. Like, oh, everyone around you should be doing this. I don't agree with that necessarily. Everybody don't have to be on the same stuff, bro. You can have a friend that's a chef that loves cooking in his hometown, that's trying to feed the people around him. That doesn't mean just because you're trying to make $1 million that you should stop talking to him. When people are like, oh, if they're not growing, if they're not doing this, they're bringing you down. That's not true, bro. Like, there's more to life than just continuous accelerated growth every day. And if you're not doing that, then you're dying. It's not like that. There's other ways to grow. You can become a better family man. You can become better at your job. You can become a better friend. That's growing, bro. It doesn't have to be, I'm getting more money, I'm getting degrees, I'm getting whatever. There's other ways to grow, right? So, with all that being said, I think, like I said, it was a well put together video. You expressed yourself. I don't really want to touch on the opposite gender friendship thing. You can have that, but I do think that if you put yourself out there like you did, even with that video, you might make a friend off of that, bro. If you continue to put yourself out there, continue to do things that you like, continue to grow as a man, as a person, I think you'll meet other people that are trying to do the same thing. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be in the same career field as you. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to want to make as much money as you. But they could want to grow as a person. So hopefully you grow as a person even more, and you meet other people that are trying to grow even more. I saw your comment section. Like I said, there was a lot of people in there that were thinking the same thing. So there's more people like you than you think. So don't get too down about it. Don't get too down about it. If you need another friend, holla at me. I'll call you tonight, bro. Anyways, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. If you watched, anyone that watched, there's people out there that want to make friends. If you don't have friends, reach out to somebody. You might get rejected, you might not. But you got to reach out. You got to do more stuff. Thanks for watching. Peace.